douchebag says, huh?
Huh? Let's see. Endorse. Thanks for the $4. And I? Does Susanna have big areolas? Fucking dues payer. Hold on. I can't get that. Yeah, that was fine. Big deal. Could I have my pinky, mommy? Buenos dias, Juan. Amanda Aguilera. Dumb fuck. Can you? Clay is my friend. Come on my face. Did you order me beer or not? I didn't order anything, sorry. Hello, McFly. Hello? Hello? Because he's fucking guilty! Now, fuck off. We are done. You're dead to me. You're a fucking loser. Ah! Fuck that. Fuck with the wrong guy. Fucking asshole. This is not the clip I wanted. Well, they put that on Reddit, so... I don't know. It's almost incomprehensible for a man of my intelligence to ingest. Grandma Levy, hack. He's a fucking moron. Hello, McFly. How was him? I actually had a career in show business. I don't know how to Photoshop. I don't think though. I hold you guys responsible. I love it. Oh boy. I came. I am having my victory lap. Man, I'm an idiot. I have feelings. He's on a soul path. So bad. So bad. Side of mine. So bad. Side of mine. So bad. He's got a soul bad. So bad. Side of mine. So bad. Side of mine. Soul bad. He's got a soul badge. Soul patch out of mine. That's soul patch out of mine. Oh, soul badge. He's got a soul badge.
Hi, Joey.
Out of mine. That's soul patch out of mine. Oh, there's soul patch out of mine. Soul patch out of mine. Soul patch out of mine. Soul patch out of mine.
All right. The frog.
For every mystery, there is someone somewhere who knows the truth. The truth is, fuck you, Mike Morse. Fuck off, you useless, untalented piece of shit.
Boom! Trundle snatch McFart stink.
Dabblepoint. A Stuttering John Melendez roundtable discussion.
Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Point Dabblepoint. As you heard, a weekly roundtable discussion about the world of Stuttering John. And of course, Mr. Mike Morse, Mr. Anthony Zenhauser, and of course, the lovely and talented, making her first appearance, Miss Ashley Cummings, ladies and gentlemen. All of Ashley's info is in the description of the show, as well as a link to turn on accept gifted memberships. We got some very generous people in this community. So if they're gifted memberships, why shouldn't you get one? Turn it on and thank the person if you get one. Also, thank you to everybody contributing to the GoFundMe as the lawsuit continues, where John is trying to silence us and our freedom of speech. So thank you to everybody that's gone to fightthedabbler.com and given there. And thank you for supertip.gg/TSN and the super chats here. You guys are awesome. Now let's get to business. Ashley, how are you? Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me. I'm doing well. How are you guys today?
We're good. We're good.
Okay.
It's funny that you're here because you were part of something that's my favorite thing about John, and that is when he finds somebody that doesn't know the lore, the history of John, and what a scumbag he is, in my honest opinion. You are a blank canvas, and for people who know him, to see him spin and to see him, like when he came on your show and he was this big brave guy that was telling you, it's okay, you can put up those super chats, I'll read them, that was such a different John, because he was trying to impress you, because on his show, him and his moderator, they block people, they constantly ban people, timeouts, all this stuff. Everything bothers him. So when he was on your show being this big brave guy, I thought that was a different side of John. It was interesting.
Well, it was interesting for me because I really didn't know much about him besides that he worked on Stern, he worked on Leno.
That's all you need to know.
Right. So it's the first two things he tells people too.
Yeah.
A few other things. But then I learned a little bit more. So watching you guys last night cover that, I can see why it was so hilarious for you guys, because you're like, this bitch knows nothing about who this guy really is.
But it's not your fault. That's what he looks for. He's not, he can't fool somebody that knows about him. So he needs somebody that is clueless, that he can lead with his credits. And that's the kind of smoke screen that he throws up. And before you know it, this guy's trashing you on social media and everything else. Now, did he ever try to get romantic with you or insinuate that he'd like to date or at some point?
I mean, you guys saw on the show, he was like, I'll fly you and my dog. He mentioned I'll fly you and Hondo out. Like, I think you guys saw that was in. That's confused. Before he came on my show, people were warning me about him. Like no amount of people have warned me more. I mean, I got a lot of warnings about that Keanu girl, but people were like, don't get involved. And I was like, involved? Like, we weren't not in any way like speaking on a daily basis or regularly, consistently. He would text me once in a while, like, Ozone said you was talking about me. And I'm like at work and I'm like, who's Ozone?
But let me ask you this. As a woman, you know when odds are when a guy's offering to fly you out somewhere, it's not usually to just hang out and shoot the shit, right?
Well, just like Ted Bundy pretended to have a broken arm to get a girl into his car.
Right, Ted Bundy did do that bit. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, John offers to fly women to his home.
Yes, I know you won't be shocked by this, but you're not the first that he's made that offer to.
Come on.
Yes.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, Joe, go ahead.
Did he ever ask you about the size of another man's dick? He does that a lot.
A lot.
Or just
Our
pass.
producer keeps doing that to me, and I hate it.
Yeah. or just like
I
pass.
keep doing that to people, so I don't know what to say. Wait, what?
Did he ever ask about past like sexual stuff with you?
Besides
and
what
other
I
people?
told you, like when he was like, "What's your number?" and I was like, my number. You're calling me on my number." And then he was like, "No, what's your number? Like, how many men have you been with?" Like, and then he told me his number was. But maybe I shouldn't say that, right? That's private.
Oh, he
but
says it all the time. So go ahead.
300.
What number do you know?
300.
He changes it.
Yeah, 300. Look at her. She's like,
300.
yeah, 300.
300.
Yeah, nice
Sure.
round number.
Right. Make it 3,000 at this point. It was like, you know.
I stopped at 300. I like, it's my OCD. I can't go above 300.
So, all right. It's interesting. Like you said, you didn't communicate a lot, but in one of the conversations you did have, he's asking about how many guys you banged.
Oh yeah.
which
All
is-
right. So let's dig into that a little.
I mean, I
bit.
think
So-
to be fair, I'm not so naive. There was like, a little bit of flirtation, but I
Sure.
didn't take it seriously. It was more like, oh, this old guy's being flirtatious, like whatever. Like,
yeah.
I mean, he worked on Leno, he knows my sister or whatever. Like, he's just being an
Yeah.
old dude in LA, like seen it a million times,
Hey, my band's playing at the Viper Room this week.
Well, he did have me call like I will say, to be fair, before I knew he was kind of the way he is, or
Mhm.
from what I've seen, I offered, like, he was like, I'm coming to LA. Like, he called me one time, I'm coming to LA. Like, do you know, like, I think he asked me like if I knew somebody to get him spots, and I put him on a chain with
Right.
a booker that I know. He's like, I already know that guy. I can just say his name, Brian Monarch. I think a lot of people know him, but he's like, I already know Brian Monarch. I know him well. I'm like, okay, good. You don't need me.
Like, fuck off. You're the one who asked me for help, and I am going out of my way. But Mike, you wanted to ask something or say something?
Yeah. So that phone call you got about the number. So it was at night, and did he seem a little
It
intoxicated?
was very random. Yes. I mean, again, so the only times I ever spoke to him on the phone, he spoke exactly the way that he spoke when he came on my live, when his channel got struck or whatever happened.
Right.
So I thought that's just how he spoke. But seeing him on his birthday was like
Shit-faced.
very different. But yeah, he was just kind of like, what you doing? Or like, I don't remember, like, what are you doing or something. I'm like watching a movie with my dog.
So that's him. That and the number thing is him sweet talking you.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It's also him leading her into, well, what's your number? So he can sit back and go, well, I'm quite the coxman. So,
And also, just to be fair with everyone, I never wanted to lead him on in any way. So
Right.
the fact that he was talking about a girlfriend when he wanted to come on my show after his thing got, whatever happened on his live stream.
struck. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. I was like, how's your relationship? And once he was like, oh, like kind of like that, I was like, that's not the kind of dude. Like, that's what dudes that I don't really respect do. You know what I mean? Like,
Right. Also, it's also a move that dudes who are making it up do, because
Yes.
they don't
Also,
have something to say about it.
Right.
Yes, Mike.
Another pattern. Because he did that. He did that before. But the picture that he sent the woman of his girlfriend was a stock photo of.
Yeah, he Googled some picture of a chick and sent it to a different chick to show her how hot this chick is that he's talking to right now. He does a lot of weird shit like that.
I had zero idea. And then, I saw randomly a clip, the Heather W clip, and some other things, including, but also the wave of like people that don't even like me, like Ashley, stay away from him. He is worse than, he's the worst of the worst.
Yeah, he's pretty bad. We got a few super chatters here. Like I said, Ashley's info is in the description, her YouTube channel and her Venmo. And thanks again for coming on here. John spews so much repeated crap he actually believes it to be true. What a maroon.
That's a very funny comment. Can I say somebody? I'll just shout him out. Oscar Electric was like, if you listen to John, you would just stay in a loop from like 2008 to 2000, like whatever, 11 or 12, right? You would just be in like a time loop.
he speaks in telemarketing scripts. Like he has the same rundown, the same bullet points every time he talks about certain topics. Ashley, ask the guys to see their thumbs. What the fuck is that about?
Hi, Tracy. No, it's an anatomical thing. I'll tell you guys about it later if you want.
All right.
Well, it has to do with asking about penis size. So if you put your foot, if you lie down flat on your back, from your fingertips to your fingertips is your height. Tracy and I figured this out the other night. I explained to her, if you put your foot from your heel to your wrist, it will always match. And so there are a lot of things anatomically that make sense. And I heard that a man's member is a thumb plus a half of that thumb. And I've just always wanted to know if it's true.
Well, let me tell you something. No. If I could put my my foot to my wrist, I'd never leave the house. No, listen, my thumb bends like that, so I don't know what to tell you. It's not healthy. So
if you get two of Shuli's noses together, that's a huge cock.
Anti-Semite. This is going to be great. Not Ashley, but John's reaction. This is an act of war. How dare you? I think Ashley's been
I don't want
so far.
Piss him off at all. That is not the point of me being here at all.
Well, and just you being here is going to piss him off, though.
Right. You cannot avoid what is inevitable. You could have never come on here and you would have pissed him off by going on a different show or there's people he's pissed off at that have donated to the GoFundMe. He watches everything. And look, you're not the first person to be friends or friendly with him that has that stops, and it never ends well. Every relationship is a plane going into the side of a mountain. There's no survivors, and he's just insane. So don't worry about it. He's going to yell. He's going to scream. He throws his tantrums, and then that's it. He'll move on to the next person, you know? I-80 murderer Ray DeVito. Thank you for the super sticker. Appreciate you, sir. Here is Jess. Ashley, you dodged a mess. John is broke, exploiter of people. Stay away. The only thing he can give you is warts. Yeah, STD.
That
warts,
was so nuts. I didn't even know what to say or do when he brought that stuff up. I was like...
That was your reaction when he said I had warts, but they had gone away, and you just went, ah.
What about when he said, I was like, it's like head lice? He's like, yeah. I'm like, is it?
Yeah, right. Because crabs is like head lice, but for your penis. Okay, got it.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say that.
I've just never ever heard a man not only say that out loud, but like to a woman he might possibly want to fly to Cape
Town. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't have told you that until I flew you out.
Yeah, right. That's something you have on. That's a conversation you have on the ride to the house from the airport.
Yeah, that's on the boat.
In the Uber.
On the boat.
I tell the Uber to go back to the airport.
In international waters.
Yeah, Mike's right. You have that conversation on the boat. She's not going to swim back now. Don't forget, he told her his. He's got STDs. Yes, thank you. Adam, evening out of the super chat money I gave STJ bragging about Trump's peace deal earlier. Adam's he's doing his penance for donating to Stuttering John earlier. You are forgiven, Adam. Hey, Ashley, good seeing you here. Welcome to the dark side. That's right. We're the bad boys.
Thinking about it, I'm like, I don't know what side I am. Like, I don't know. Are you guys like Dabbleverse adjacent? Like, it's funny.
Yeah. We just look to fucking ridicule each other and make each other laugh. And John keeps getting in the way of that. So
we're the cool boyfriend. You can bang anybody you want on this fucking Dabbleverse. If you're with us, go ahead. Go do.
We don't give a shit. We don't care, man.
We don't care.
Love is love, you know. Is Ashley single? Is she into guys with no credits and likely worse baggage? Good afternoon, y'all. It's Tony Baloney. Yeah.
I'm seeing someone now, and sorry. I won't answer.
No, it's all right. We'll get into that.
I'm not into guys with bad credit. What was the other thing?
Just baggage in general, I think.
Yeah, nothing.
Please, can we have more Jerry and Marshall, FSJ? Oh, hey, Frog. Long Dogs, yes, we will have some more Jerry and Marshall clips. Too late, Ashley. He's pissed. Oh, what's he mad about? He hasn't even seen anything or heard anything. John is saying crazy shit about Ashley on this show. I don't think.
What does he have to say about me? I do not know the man.
Yeah, Frog, look into that. See if that's accurate. Because a lot of times people in the chat will just say something to get you to react, and it's not even true. And can we see your feet, Ashley and me? No, I'm not showing you my feet, and I don't think she is either.
Not for $2.
Yeah, we're not pieces of meat,
Definitely
sir.
not for $2.
All right. So my sensei just texted me a picture of his thumb next to a ruler. What is going
I heard
on
you
with
talking
you?
about a sensei. Do you have a
I have a
sensei? I've
sensei.
studied under
Yes.
sensei.
He teaches me.
Yeah.
He teaches me
You study
knife
martial
fighting.
arts?
Knife
You teach
fighting.
Yeah.
Knife
Yeah.
or knife?
Knife. Knife.
Like
Not
I have
knife.
a knife over there. Knife. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Most of those knives end up in an Entenmann's cake, but
But that's my sensei.
Yeah.
What are you gonna
Right.
do? All right. Listen. Let's get into some stuff. Here's a perfect example. You have that Lucy clip. This is John talking about a woman earlier this week on his show. We're all big fans of Lucy Tightbox, and she joins us every Thursday night here, and she pops on here and there with us. She does WATP live shows and the show itself. She's got her own channel, Once Over with Kaylee. She's fantastic. She's breaking down legal stuff. She's reviewing popsicles, movies. Amazing. And John, I guess, is not happy with her because, well, she's not pro John, and she has an opinion. And that's the thing that John really can't stand. That's what this lawsuit's all about, is he wants to shut people up that don't have positive things to say about him. The problem is when you announce that you're world famous and that you have better credits and you're more famous than anyone, well, then people are allowed to criticize and comment on you as a superstar. So this is a little something from this week. If you have it there, Froggo.
yeah.
And also, he's betrothed on the market.
What is this one? This isn't the Lucy clip, is it?
No, this is the canoe clip where she was talking about Ashley. I'm sorry. Did you want?
Were you not listening to what we were doing?
What are you listening to over there?
Oh, hey guys. You told me to check in on John's show to see if he was talking about Ashley.
But is anybody watching the show?
What is wrong with your mouth?
I went to the dentist. Don't be a fucking asshole.
Guys, I have it here.
Thank you.
At least somebody knows what they're doing here.
Yeah, thank you, Andy.
It's all the same.
Thank you, Andy.
Welcome to the jerk off. Let's go.
Not me.
Ashley, I apologize. Usually this is a well-oiled machine. I apologize. Yeah, get it
It's
together.
all the same. Not me. I mix it up.
You're gonna watch me eat cookies and nachos.
I don't eat nachos, you dumb fat fuck.
Fat.
I don't like cheese. Come here. Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad.
Notice.
Thanks, Dad. What does that mean? His dad spanked him?
He claims.
Yeah, he claims his dad physically abused him. So when he smacks people around, he thanks his father for teaching him how to smack people
like
around.
hurt people, that kind of
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
thing.
Notice crackhead Bob always says you're welcome, but his dad never answers him when he says thank you. Even his dad
Thank you.
doesn't want to talk to him.
I don't eat nachos. I had chips and salsa, habanero salsa.
Wow, he
Salsa.
made you look like a fool, Anthony.
Right.
You fucking idiot.
Yeah, I guess that doesn't constitute a nacho.
He was eating salsa.
Well played, SJ. Well played.
It was a tortilla chip with various things on it.
Right. It was a scoop. It was a Tostitos scoop.
All right? Get it straight. Tostitos scoop chips. Get it straight, all right? Log cabin Larry.
Even his chip, he's so lazy, he needs his chip to be a shovel for dip.
Right.
That's how lazy this fucking guy is. He can't even scoop up a goddamn dip.
Oh my gosh.
And you're gonna fucking take it.
Well,
It's worse than that. He does this because he knows that TSN and WATP are going to talk about it.
Wow. He's laughing, but meanwhile, she's not wrong. He needs us to cover that boring shit for people to go super chat him the next day to tell him his show was awful the night before, and today, and the next day.
Yes, and apparently he also needs it as well. So he watches us watching him doing it.
It's a vicious cycle. It really is. But again, instead of suing, you should be thanking myself and Karl because this guy made the most money ever on YouTube thanks to us covering his show. Almost $100,000 he made in 1 year on his YouTube show. That ain't too shabby.
Yeah.
So you're welcome.
Jigs Nelson.
Oh, that's why. That's why, because I'm thinking about them. Because I somehow care about what they think. Let me tell you something, Lucy. Sweet Lucy is a... Hey, let's get something.
No, that's not it.
Oh, no.
No.
This is John's kryptonite. Wait.
Let's see.
You're about to see one of many John's kryptonites, and that is improv. He is not good at improv. Here we go.
He's looking at his dad for help.
Dad's only here to beat you. He's not here to help you punch up jokes.
Hey, let's get something.
Wait. I want to hear it.
Care about what they think. Let me tell you something, Lucy. Sweet Lucy is a... Hey, let's get something.
Wait a minute.
I don't know.
Good job.
Great knock on your back door.
Wait, he's still going.
Oh, he's still going.
He's still, hold on.
Sure he's an entertainer? You sure we're not in trouble?
I don't know.
All right. One more time.
Great knocking on your back door song by the great Deep Purple. I didn't read him. I was hanging out with Blackmore again last night. Anyway, Sweet Lucy.
Again.
I think he's having a stroke.
I had that Deep Purple dream again, Doc.
Doc, what does that mean?
I had that Deep Purple dream again. Yeah, and he went on to just say some it just got worse as it went on, you know. It went from I have nothing bad to say about her to, you know, she's gross, she's ugly, he seems to he gets angry easily over a lot of things. But
I think we have more than that.
Right. I think I might have seen this. Someone sent it to me. Is this when he takes a chicken out of a plastic bag and like just eats it?
Oh, yeah, he did because he's going on pretty much twice a day now. He's trying to get as much money as he can because he's broke. And he did the stream the night before where he was eating chips, not nachos.
No, chicken. I got like a breast of bread and chicken. Oh.
No, I know. So Lucy was saying how annoying that was and how it pissed her off. So while he's attacking Lucy, he decides, let me go back to the well one more time. Mm-hmm. What's interesting about the chicken cutlet is he said he made chicken cutlets watching the game Thursday night, right? The Giants played Thursday night, correct?
I guess.
So you guys know, I don't know.
Well, so I know it. I know it to be fact, right? But here's the kicker. This show was Saturday. He did that show where he went off on Lucy. Sunday, maybe during the day, and that chicken was right there. It was right
That's
there.
What I'm saying. Does it supposed to be in the refrigerator? I was.
Yeah, it should.
Yeah, it should. There's a lot of things that should be happening in his life.
So you're saying chicken goes bad?
What do you got there, Frog?
We're going to grab another Lucy clip, but while Andy's getting that in, isn't it funny that he sits there saying how he doesn't care what we say when he has filed a court document that says the exact opposite?
I was going to put up Jeff's comment. There hasn't been anyone that cares more about what TSN and WATP think than John. Correct.
Unfortunately.
Correct. This is one of John's homeboys, Bo Beardington. Never cross the Duke. Yes, we've all learned that the hard way, haven't we? Ashley, I'm not rich, but I have great credit and no debt. Just a bit autistic. Think about it.
Perfect.
There you go, Tony Baloney.
Damn, if you're single, Tony, I'll do it.
Let me get to some super tips real quick while we wait for the boys here. Jen Italia Is this the future Ashley Melendez?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think so.
Right.
Ashley is the best. Good operator. See? Peter O'Keefe.
Where am I?
Yeah, he's running late. I think he went to a hockey game today. Were the Sabres playing?
Like
early
get his teeth fixed.
He went to get his teeth fixed. That old excuse.
Oh, so he should be back Friday?
Right. Rumpled trench coat.
I've slept with 300, the DVD. I hope to sleep with the Blu-ray version soon.
The movie 300, the DVD. Interesting. Genitalia. Ashley, if John starts harassing you in any way, if he threatens you, if you start getting random calls, call the police and turn him in. It's time to put a stop to John abusing women. Yeah, I was going to say he fights with a lot of people, but he really seems to have fire in him for women. He's not a fan. Not a fan. And it shows in the way he talks about women and treats them, and not good.
For example,
go
ahead.
Oh,
yeah,
that's why. That's why I'm doing it. I'm doing it so that you guys can goof on me, rather than I'm doing it because I want to do something different.
Something different.
So
How many times has he done a stream where he's eating something? So what's different about this one? That it was chips?
What's even crazier is he says, he does a show from his couch rather than this room, much like the Stern Show would go to Vegas or the Playboy match. So to him, that's like a road gig, is taking his laptop to the living room and eating chips in front of the laptop. He's insane.
His last road trip literally had his cats and his laptop in the front seat. So yeah, it is.
Yeah,
but he
made more sense if he just said, "Yeah, I did it because you guys are morons and you'll watch anything." Like that would have been a better win for him, instead of him going, "No, it was just you just don't get what it is to be talented and to come up with the content."
Right. If he just would it'd be a win for him against them. But he'd go, "You idiots will give me money if I just sit here and eat and don't say anything." And then he's winning. He's right. He proves them to be fools. But instead he goes, "This is quality stuff and you're not giving me money for it. I'm eating. I'm chewing. That's got to be worth something."
As talented as I am.
Right.
You're getting it. She's getting it. She said, she's getting the voice. She said she couldn't do the voice. You're almost there.
No, I said you guys did it better.
Listen, there is no bad John voice. Yeah. And some of the best John impersonations are from women in the Dabbleverse, just so you know. So
because they've met a lot of creeps like him, they know how they talk.
Right. Every woman's met a John.
Anything about broadcasting. Why did we do shit on Stern Show like the drinking show?
Right. See?
Why did we go to Vegas? Why did we go to Philly? Why did we go to Albany? To shake it up, to do something different.
You know what? That couch, I'm going to shake some shit up tonight and go sit on that couch instead of this chair. Good luck containing me. I'm a wild man on the couch.
You know what? I'm going to shake up a bottle of Yoo-Hoo and drink that on the stream tonight.
That is vodka taking you. Listen, Yoo-Hoo.
Probably good.
Shake it up. Ooh, shake it up. See, Lucy, you are so fucking stupid. I know you want this attention because you want somehow to be angry at me for no reason. But you know what I really think?
Nobody ever has a valid reason to be upset with him, by the way. That's fun.
I think you love me. You really love me. Because you're fucking obsessed with me. And look at all these projections and false statements.
It's literally not just, I don't care about you as a viewer. I am doing this specifically so that other people talk about me.
That's John's couch, by the way, you're hearing every time he moves. The couch is either inflatable or is covered in plastic.
Yeah, that's not a white noise machine he's playing in the background. That's it.
That's right.
Scenes from a couch.
Yeah. It's his ass wrestling with a couch is what you're hearing.
Make fun of me so that I can then be upset about the fact that they are making fun of me.
Oh, is that why?
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you, Lucy, how many times do I really sit and watch you guys?
You're doing it right now, John.
Literally every show he watches. If he doesn't watch it live, he watches it after he's done or when he gets home. He watches every second of every show.
Mm-hmm.
Go back on my shows and let's see how many times I watch you. And let's juxtapose that with how many times
Juxtapose that, Mike.
you watch me. Okay? Okay?
And then juxtapose it back to how many times, and then juxtapose it a third. Is it a fourth time?
So I don't choose to watch you guys ever. I just found this one hysterical because you're so fucking stupid. No wonder why, in my honest opinion, you didn't graduate college or you didn't even go.
And that
Now, does he know that for a fact?
No, it's his opinion. He knows nothing. Well, he knows nothing anyway, but
right, because to him, like a cardinal sin is not graduating college.
Mm-hmm.
That really tells him.
Well, it's because he didn't.
That's right. Yeah, that really tells him what he needs to know about you. It's
like a Mensa standard, right? Even though it doesn't apply to. Did he graduate college?
No. It's funny you say that. There's conflicting stories there on legal documents. He never puts that he graduated NYU yet. Screams about how he has a college ring on his hand, so that means he's accomplished it or whatever.
I have a
Pretty
question.
Sure you can grab one of those from a local pawn shop,
Exactly.
Well, you can probably just order one too online.
Sure.
Get it done. But Ashley, how far into the conversation you had with him before he dropped down? He was on the Stern Show, that he was on the Tonight Show. Like, when did he give you his credit list?
That was probably one of the first conversations when he warned me about the Dabbleverse and reached out to me, I think via X, Twitter, whatever. He was like, I worked on Jay Leno. I know your sister.
Yeah, he needs to give you his credits first. So that's his insecurities right there. He can't just come at you and talk to you because you wouldn't know who he was unless he told you who he was.
And also, just for the record, John, Lucy has a degree in mathematics and economics. So.
Who can't do that?
Right.
Seems like a very, very smart girl.
Yes,
she's annoyingly smart.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. And John got the numbers wrong yesterday. Remember for how many years he's been?
Oh my God! What was he was trying to add?
From 1988 to 2017 is 39 years.
And he was substitute math teacher. Substitute math teacher. This guy.
Man. Real quick with Ashley. Besides Tonight Show and Stern, did he mention, if you remember, the arm wrestling, the NFL arm wrestling championship? Okay.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar roast? Was that ever mentioned?
No, didn't get that.
It was not.
No, he doesn't lead with that.
No, but I figured maybe it would down the line a little.
Listen, even on his dating app shit, it's pictures of him with Howard, him with Leno, and it mentions Howard and mentions Leno, but there's no pictures of him at the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar roast, probably because there's only one that exists, but also nothing from the arm wrestling championship.
Right.
Just him from 30 years ago with his shirt off.
That is what is so disgusting about when he does shit like this. It pisses me off.
Oh, it pisses you off. Why? Why does it piss you off? Am I doing a GoFundMe for legal fees?
Now, this is his whole mantra lately is he gives us shit for having a GoFundMe, which, first of all, Dr. Steve set up for us, which was very kind of him to do that. And number two, you're the one suing us. You're the reason we have a GoFundMe. We didn't have one until we were sued. How does that, how do you overlook that?
Yeah, that's pretty insane. Getting mad at somebody after suing them.
Right. And then he goes, I don't have one. You're suing. You're the one suing us.
And he does have one, by the way. It's up to almost $50.
Wow.
What's his for?
A case of beer. Yeah, is my guess.
He's transitioning. Does that have to pay for it?
Yeah, his buddy set it up for him to goof on him some more. But we're the bad guys.
Yeah, I didn't even know. I think I learned from Shuli in the messages that he was suing you guys. I knew there was a lawsuit, but I didn't know what.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't lead with that either? He didn't tell you he was suing us?
He said he was suing someone about, is it okay if I say it?
Sure.
About tapes and he
No.
That was another weird message he sent me. He's like, are you recording me? Are you recording? I was like, what? And then he sent me the California law about recording people. I was like, dude, I'm at work right now.
I love that he's like, Ozone said she's like, I'm at work, asshole. Take Ozone and shove him up your ass.
I said, please don't bother me with this nonsense. And that was before his the channel thing, and I was just like, okay, he's ridiculous sometimes. He's into the Dabbleverse, whatever. He listens to handles. To tell you.
Sorry, and answer truthfully. If you said yes, then if you say yes, it's okay. Did he say to you, "I'm not hitting on you," and you asked why not?
Not to my recollection.
Okay, because he just said that you did that he just said on his show now.
So now
it's
he's going to start.
That is something I might say to any guy. It was on a show, maybe. If one of you guys were like, I'm not hitting on you, I might jokingly be like, why not?
Right.
I
don't know if he was talking about on the phone or on his show. Yeah.
But Frog, you got to find the clip from yesterday saying he will never be upset with Ashley. You got to find that.
He said it again today.
The last I heard at work was people 2 days in a row were like, John shitting on you about doing Kevin Brennan's show. I was like, that was something I had to sort out with Kevin Brennan,
Right.
But here's a guy who's so paranoid about people in this whole world. He's still talking to you. He went out and he reached out to you, right?
That's correct. He's blocked from everything as of the night he had Keanu on his birthday show.
Right.
So I blocked him on the phone, on the Twitter, on YouTube, I think, on everything possible.
Well, so he reached out to you, and yet he's paranoid about you double crossing him, which is hilarious.
What? And that's another thing, because I was nervous because I have heard that he retaliates in very nasty, toxic ways, talking to people's moms and dads and families.
Oh, sure.
But I was like, you can't call my mom, can't call my dad.
Right.
Also, I didn't divulge anything, so I don't know him. And I think, one of you said, I think I just got lucky to get away with a clean, break,
Yeah.
Sounds like most women don't have that situation.
Yeah.
With it.
Yeah.
He called my dad on his show on the air, and it backfired. And if my mom was alive, and he would be able to call her, he would probably never come back on the internet again. But instead, he just mocked her death for years on end on his show. So that's the kind of guy he is. Oh yeah, it's all good.
Oh yeah.
Am I?
Oh yeah. Don't
And I
worry
actually
here.
did feel bad. I don't know who wrote. I think it was Shuli wrote to me, "Don't feel bad for him." I did feel bad for him. I think
Everybody does. Everybody does at one point, and then it goes away.
Yeah.
You're only human. I felt bad for him. Mike, I don't know about Zen, but a lot of people have felt bad for him at some point. And then he just, the guy went on his show and said that he has pictures of my underage daughters and that one day they're not going to be 18. And this guy. So then how do you feel bad for somebody like that?
You don't. I don't.
Exactly.
That's the worst thing I've heard about him so far, by the way.
Well,
yeah, I'm sure somebody in the chat could top it. I'm sure they know. It's there's been so much shit throughout the years. It's crazy. Hold on, I gotta take this real quick, guys. Give me 1 second.
Okay, about right.
All right.
Thank you. All right.
Am I doing shows called the Griftathon? Am I? I don't think so.
We should do another Griftathon. He just reminded me.
Good idea. Thank you, John.
Thanks, John.
Are you?
Thank you, Stuttering
Yes.
John. You're welcome.
I like to do things different. That's what makes me me.
Yeah.
And you, Miss Cuckoo.
And you.
So much. I like watching this is making me actively angry. That's
He loves making women angry.
Oh, he
It's
does.
actively making her angry.
Jigs Nelson.
Oh, am I making you angry, Lucy?
Yeah.
Oh, do you want a cookie too?
Oh,
You want a cookie?
does my daughter want to become a boy? Oh,
Right. This is a 60-year-old man doing this to strangers that just have an opinion that he doesn't agree with.
Mm-hmm.
You want your binky? Are you angry? Are you gonna cry? Are you gonna cry?
And we've always said this is a glimpse into how he, in my opinion, how he was as a parent when he couldn't get his kids to do what he wanted, or they asked him to not do something and be a part of something else at the house. Like, I can imagine him talking to his ex-wife this way, to the family this way. There's a reason they want nothing to do with him.
He made the great Santini look like Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, you don't just come up with this persona one day and fucking start talking to people like this. This is how you've communicated with people your whole life.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and it's probably how his dad spoke to him. Probably.
It is fucking. This is like the epitome of fucking hypocrisy.
How?
Man, did I strike a nerve?
But I'm sitting here in silence and not laughing at it because it's disgusting what he's doing.
I'm glad I discussed you.
Yeah, well.
I'm glad. I wish I thought this out, because if I knew you'd get this angry and disgusting, I would do this more often.
Yeah.
It looks like you're eating enough. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, really.
Marshall as the cleanser afterwards. Doesn't John care about the people watching? He also doesn't care about himself, because that's all he's eaten today.
Oh, really, Silent Mike?
Yes.
That's all I've eaten, huh?
Yes.
You know what?
I like the guy who just finished talking. He called Silent Mike without missing a beat.
I did after that? I went and made my first time.
Let me think of something. Hold on.
Wait till you see this fucking chicken cutlet, Mike. Wait till you see this thing.
Chicken cutlets. And I had them for dinner, along with some pasta with Rayo's arrabbiata sauce. That's all I'm eating, right?
What's that?
Can I be a cunt for a second?
Yeah.
Please, somebody has to. Yes.
Yeah, of course.
So as he's eating the chips, Mike says, "I bet that's all he'd eaten that day," or whatever. And John goes, "No, after that." So Mike was right. Up until that point, that was all he had eaten.
Yeah.
Silent Mike.
That's not being cunty. That's being astute.
Yeah, that was the appetizer portion of the dinner.
Yeah, that was the entertainment part of the night.
Right, Faxer? Right? Listen to me.
That he calls Mike Morse a faxer because Mike would fax in jokes back in the day of Tonight Show that got on the air.
Yeah, I was a writer for the Tonight Show. John was a coffee boy.
Well, right. So that's why he calls faxer.
He's just been drinking and
solid food wise. Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. All these fake. They know.
I don't care.
All these what? What was he going to call us?
All these fake, and then he stopped,
fake.
But it's nobody here says that they know. It's our opinions, it's our thoughts, it's our take,
our personal opinions.
Right? What are you getting so mad about?
And the reason that I don't care so much about that is because he would be doing that if the camera was on or if the camera was off.
That's right. Wow. Big revelation. You're exactly right. I'd be doing it if the camera was on or off. Yeah. I'd be having a Sausalito, Pepperidge Farm, remembers, cookie, if I was on camera or off. Because I'm doing whatever the fuck I want to do.
Yeah.
But that irritates you, right? It It irritates you when I just do something like out of
Look at this.
nowhere. When I just like take some.
Look at
the part I saw, I can't even.
That looks like Lenny's kidney stone.
Kidney stone.
That looks like someone who survived a burn, like a burn victim, you know?
But why is it just sitting there on the desk, like in a bag?
Yeah,
And
you
it
know
was
it's
from
all moist.
Thursday, he said?
You know it's all moist and soft because it's been in that Ziploc
I think it's
bag.
all dried out because the bag wasn't sealed.
Oh, it's sweat. It's all sweaty.
Yeah.
Ugh. It's the state of Texas.
Yeah, who said? Wait, where is it?
Oh, I didn't think about this. He's aging it. Okay, all right, that makes sense.
Oh, Dirtbag Circus said it looks like one of those lung cancer ads. Remember, like this is a healthy
Right.
one.
That's a picture on the back of your cigarettes in Canada.
But a chicken color, I burnt this one. But
You think?
this irritates you, right?
All right, I'm out. I can't watch him eat.
Wait,
There's
hold
some.
on, you guys have to watch it for one more second. He
All
doesn't
right.
even wash his hands, and then he's like back to the computer. And this part, I was like, "What is happening?" Or whatever you guys want to do. But I just,
Actually, Shuli, I thought of you, so actually I cut a lot of it out.
Okay, thank you, Andy. They know.
Chicken Cutlet wanted to wash his hands after John.
Oh my God!
I know your limit.
That poor cutlet. What did that cutlet do to anyone? You know?
He's eating a chicken color with his bare hands too.
Yes. We're gonna be getting to some of your super chats and super tips, and thank you everybody for hanging out here. 1,400 plus. Hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit notify, get yourself a membership, or click the link in the description. It'll take you to your YouTube settings to turn on accept gifted memberships. So that way, if somebody throws some out, you get it, you thank them, and everybody's happy. And you get to, hey, Aaron, and you get to go behind the paywall with us, where we give you 3 bonus shows a week. We got a couple on tier 1, one on tier 2. Every week, you get 3 bonus shows. You get access to the Discord, all that good stuff, the archives. And also, let me mention the great Ashley Cummings. All her information is in that description as well. To her YouTube page, you can subscribe, support her. You got a Venmo there, you can support her there as well. If you got feet requests, I don't know, she said not for $2. Maybe you can slide a number on a piece of paper and everybody can leave happy or not, but you can support either way. Here we go. Anna Namitti gifted 2 internets. Thank you. Dave Daffler, thanks, Dad. Yeah, Dave's coming out with a
Thank you.
of just screenshots of his chats and John's face during. So funny. Ashley, so sorry. Oh no, that was my sister. But thank you, JFK. I had that dream where Dio eats my cat again. Dio. Stuttering John mentioned Ashley and third input. Ring a bell.
what is third input?
That's anal. So he said Ashley and third input. Is that something John said? He's speaking in code. Ask Ashley anal. See if that rings a bell. Rings a bell. I've never had anal, but it rings a bell for me too. What do you want me to do? Can Ashley do some yoga for us? Finger poses? Anything? Ashley, dump the 0. 3 words. Beer can chicken. That is John's specialty that he makes. He's the definition of a Napoleon complex. Short, fat, loud, little man. Thank you, Vince. Cat killer. Yeah, I still don't know this story. So supposedly somebody super chatted him yesterday and accused him of kicking his cat to death. And he said he did not kick his cat to death. He just poked it with his foot to see if it was alive. And I'm like, it's your cat. Like, how are you not picking it up and touching it? And what you couldn't find a stick to poke it with? Like,
I was holding the chicken cutlet. I couldn't.
And then we learned
from him kicking it. It died from him feeding it poison, and then he.
Well,
kicked
we don't
it
know
after
that.
It was dead.
Allegedly.
Well, we don't know that. Yeah, we don't.
My
know
honest
that.
opinion.
That
Yeah.
chicken color could have been his dead cat.
Could have been. Anything's possible. That's the thing. We don't know. Ash, you better start fake laughing pretty soon if you ever want to return.
He's drunk. Don't listen to him.
Yeah, but we do have a strict rule around here. Fake laugh or you're out on your ass.
Good one, Shuli.
There you go, Mike. Keep it up. OG Mumbling Nick, you have no idea how intensively I warned Ashley about John, but she insisted on learning the hard way. Love you, Ash. Glad you got out in time. Yeah, I don't think she had any there are people that learn the hard way. I don't think Ashley learned the hard way. I think she got out at the perfect time. Yeah, Zen learned the hard way. If he wants to try something different, he should consider sobriety and soap. Coming at you. Boom. Those are bangers. Respect. Tell her about the cancer charity iPad PayPal check. Yeah, that was another thing. One of his mods, her husband was suffering from cancer. So John offered to do a cancer benefit for her husband where this benefit went on for like 2 months, I think. And he ended up sending, I believe, $150 or $200, as well as an iPad that he got from a fellow daytime barmate that hangs out with him at the bar that didn't work. So that was and a lot of people have alleged that he kept a lot of the money that he raised. So who knows? Who knows? Moo Pirate. All right. Thank you for the super sticker. $2. Love it. Did Anthony's nuts drop? Why is your voice so low?
Why are you asking?
Hello. I can bury John in degrees, academic credentials. No one talks about people who attend college the way John does. It shows he has none. Yeah. That's the thing. When it's that high up on your list, you're usually trying to compensate it for not being on your list, right? So Ashley, record all his calls. Hair down is better, by the way, Lyndon says. My genital warts got better, according to Stuttering John.
Yeah, they go away, right?
I didn't know anything about that, but I guess they don't go away. Is that true?
They do not.
The whole vinegar thing was for nothing.
Well, the warts may go away, but the virus never goes away.
Right. Genital warts are kind of like John. It might go away for 8 months, but they're coming back.
Coming back. The YouTube channel never really goes away.
I don't care how much vinegar you pour on
it. John is lying yet again, doing the come here slap, and inferring it was about his dad. That is Howard from back in the day. John is such garbage, he doesn't have an original thought.
True.
So Howard used to do that. I didn't even know that. Much to Stuttering John's chagrin, the hostages are free. L'chaim, baby, let's go. Come on.
Woo.
Let's do it.
But right.
Wrong button. But
Trump releasing hostages again.
Ugh. What do we have to do with hostages? Dave. Oh, well, I did hit it at the right time.
But right.
There you go, Dave. Thank you, pal. Mr. Soar. Ashley, do you have any friends in New York to help you record John's calls? He crank called Trump the same exact way when he was living in California. That is true.
No, I wouldn't want to be involved in that either.
Yeah,
you wouldn't. No.
She's not looking to. She's looking to get out, not get deeper in. Kind of sad. We all know exactly how John will react to Ashley being on the show, almost word for word what is coming. And she could have sat here silent the whole time. Just her coming on here would be enough in John's mind to, warrant this response. But we got your back. Don't worry about it. And the 1,400 plus in here got your back. So fuck him. Don't worry about shit. John has proven he hates women, but strong women he hates the most. Tell him, Jess. Tell him. He sure nailed you guys witty with the fake laughs. Yeah, he nailed us. That's an actual picture of him, huh? Holy shit. Davey D in the place to be. That Rayo sauce is the only thing in his fridge door.
Yeah, it was.
That's true. BMC, that's the tan mom of chicken cutlets. That's right.
I'm flat and juicy.
In fairness to John, I'm convinced he's retarded. Okay, you're not alone.
It's an explanation.
Ashley, I liked your hairstyle 17 and 22. So if you go back down your chart, he is what we call in the Navy Gordamite. All right. I'm sure it's not a compliment.
No, a lot of those naval terms are homosexual.
Right. Susanna got the warts and the divorce. Hitler loved his dogs. He's just saying. He's just saying. We got a couple super tips here. I'm warning you. Take it easy.
I only get mad at women because I'm a no pussy getting motherfucker shit wayer.
Thank you for clarifying that. Todd. Stuttering John is stupid like Fox, a very stupid fox.
Ashley, Danny wants to know how you feel about a man that periodically bleeds profusely in bed with hemorrhoids. He's asking for a friend. That friend is me. Skull! Oh, and how do you feel about a toilet occasionally, looking like a crime scene? That happens too. My doctor says I'm the picture of health.
Whoa, that was awesome. Like it even added a
Yeah.
in the super chat. It wasn't even put in there.
It's pretty wild.
Learning.
It's unlike John, it's learning.
Yeah. Smarter than John.
Yeah. We'll get a college degree before he does.
That's right. I-80 murderer Ray DeVito.
John just jealous. My titties are bigger than his.
Go, girl. Look at this. Last night in one of my dreams, someone said, first of all, this really happened. So just want to thank y'all for that. Oh, hey, Don.
Oh, hey, Rabbit Weasel.
Can't wait for SJ to say, yep, looks like she turned on me.
Mm-hmm.
But again, they haven't had a lifelong friendship for 30 years. What turning on? They're strangers. Neither of them know each other. Right?
Exactly.
But he like everyone is, they rank up there for him enough to get pissed that they turned to. If Ashley tomorrow went out and said Shuli's a fucking piece of shit, I go, all right, well, that's the end of Ashley. And I move on. I don't sit there and fucking try and haunt her and yell out third input. Like, what is he? He's just amazing, man.
It's like a fifth grade mentality. It's like he looks at women the same way. Like when you're in fifth grade, that's my girl now. Nobody else can talk to her. You can't say. And if she goes talking to some other boy, that's it. It's over.
Right.
All I've done for you.
I turned her. Yeah, that's right. I pestered her for days and days and days. Get in here, Ashley. Come here. I need you. Where you at? What do we got? Duke Dingus.
John starts every conversation with an NDA now and has lined his mom's house with aluminum foil to protect from recording. Well, Titman Dan did and paid for the blow.
Titman Dan lay out all the aluminum foil.
My kids are pro-abortion because I reproduced.
We don't know that for a fact, but it's a rumor.
I hope Ashley doesn't have a family member who lost the battle to cancer because I will dox and mock them publicly.
He did that. That's another one off the best of John list. Karl's father, who battled cancer for years and sadly passed away to cancer. John made it.
Sorry for your loss. Oh, Karl's loss.
Yeah. And John made a joke about it on Twitter. Not when his dad died, when he was still alive battling cancer.
Right.
That's in poor taste, to say the least.
To say the least.
Fa Versto Fall, what sucks more, the Hoover Elite 5.0 vacuum cleaner U4481 from 1989 or Karl's haircut?
Okay, guys, Lucy Toe coming at you with Marshall Studios Forever production, guys. Marshall just said that Karl's haircut stinks. Hit the like and subscribe, guys. Come on, guys. We are having a great day.
That's it. I need a Lucy Toe voice, boys. Make it happen. Make it happen. So, the Prince, how in the 9 hells do you continue to find such culinary, what is that? Detritus? Detritus. I thought Bob's puddle chicken was bad. That was foul. His cutlet? Come on. That was world class right out of a Ziploc bag, dude. What are you, some chef?
He made that.
Yeah. My
Oh,
dad.
by the way, he said he made 8 of those.
Chicken
so he'd
had
have leftovers.
Live, die, and turned into a cutlet for John. The world is a cruel place. Speaking of chicken, what's for dinner? The mud shark.
Nachos don't need cheese, you dumb fuck. That is why Taco Bell calls them nachos with cheese. Come here. Thanks.
You are welcome, my dear son. Too bad Stuttering John never hears those words from his kids.
They are talking about my kids.
Oh my God. I think your dad thinks Gugan's his son now.
I know.
Wow.
So an interesting thing happened the past week. You know, he's had a falling out with Rob Saul, and it was over the show that he had Ava on, he had Nasty Neil, and he had Keanu come on. And then when he was about to bring Rob on, he checked if it was okay with his guest if Rob came on, and that offended Rob. And since then, Rob has not gone back on John's show. I don't know if he's talked about it publicly, but John definitely has. And John is basically saying, hey, man, I look out for all my friends. I wouldn't let them trash Rob, which he sat there and did. And I wouldn't let Rob trash Ava, which he did. And Keanu and Ashley are not on the best of terms as of now. You know, and it seems to be a trend with Keanu with these falling outs. And this was a clip from his show when they were on. And I just want, you know, to make sure that he's sticking up for Ashley. This was before Ashley came on Point Dabblepoint. So let's just clarify that.
That's true.
And also, betrothed on the marquee. I know.
Did Michelin like when I said, well, don't be mad at me. I also jerked off to you, Michelin. Did she find that funny at all?
She did.
Can you imagine talking to a girl and going, did your mom think it was funny when I said I jerked off to her too? And then
what's worse, talking about your STDs or saying that?
That's a good one. Put a poll up, Frog. Put a poll up. Let's see. But I will say that nervous laugh from Keanu, and then followed up by John going, "No, for real. Did she think that was funny?" That's the creepiest part.
That is like he literally wanted to know.
Right.
Up to you, Michelin. Did she find that funny at all?
That laugh is every female bartender. That's every like girl at a bar that has to kind of laugh it off, so she doesn't feel like he's gonna follow her back to her car afterwards.
Just that's a laugh of just get me out of this situation. Laugh.
Right.
That's all.
She did find it funny. She did, and now I'm gonna make a drop of that, and I'm gonna play it on my show every time she talks.
Ava's feeling left out, though, John.
Oh, sorry, Ava.
What? As far as I know, he hasn't jacked off to you.
Shut up.
She's like, please spare me.
But I do have a question. What happened to the Ashley and Kiki show?
Okay, well,
yeah, I thought you guys were friends.
Now, can I just ask you, Ashley, had that topic ever come up in a conversation between you two?
So the Sunday preceding the last show we were going to do, I said to her, if you want to continue going on Kevin Brennan's show, I have all the texts, but I'm not going to show them, obviously. I'm not her. I'm going to respectfully bow out. At that time, Kevin was on a roll, like a month and a half roll of covering me basically every day.
Right.
And so I ended it. I said, okay, like I get it. I never, for every record, told her not to go on his show. I said, if it's your choice to continue going on his show while we're doing a show together and he's shitting on me and you're laughing at him shitting on me, like night after night, weekend after weekend, I'm just going to bow out. And maybe we can regroup. I tried to make it as amicable as possible. That evening, the first show that we didn't do, she made a show called Ashley Cummings, You're Dismissed. And then that same, for 2.5 hours, she talked shit about me. That same night, she went on Kevin Brennan and did more, and she continues to do that. Her latest video is Ashley Cummings spiraling out like 4 or 5 days ago. I'm sorry, what was your question?
So I guess what I'm asking is regarding John. Did John know that you two were at odds before
I did
this
tell
show?
him. I believe I did tell him because he sang happy birthday on her show to me
Right.
in July. We did 8 shows together, which I think wrapped up like at the end of July. Yeah, that was it. And I told him like it got really uncomfortable and difficult, and I'll say that.
Okay.
Don't think it's good for her mental health to I didn't think it would last forever. Also, I don't know her that well, and it was like a lot. It was a lot of she needed
Can I
a
say
friend.
something?
Yeah.
This woman acts like I texted her every day. Like I literally the show was Wednesday, except the days that she would at the last minute change it one time, literally 30 minutes before the show starting. Can we change it until tomorrow? Like it was just wild trying to work with her. But on Tuesday, I would submit to her talking points or like, what do you think about these? And trying to kind of like get out of the Dabbleverse in a way in terms of talking points, right? And she would just be like, let's talk about it before the show. She never wanted to prepare, but I, by no stretch of the imagination, called or texted her a lot. And when people would cover us, I would send her clips, but she did the same thing to me. So it's very interesting how she twists stuff.
Right. Right.
But again, I don't know you in person. We tried to do a show. I knew it wouldn't last forever. And then she started telling me, I mean, it was a constant. Sending me doom clips, sending me, did you see what this person said?
Can I ask a question real quick to you, Ashley? What was the show going to be about? Like, what was the premise of the show that you guys wanted to do?
So we played around with a few ideas like bad boyfriends, but things kept coming up like in the Dabbleverse. And again, I did not know the word Dabbleverse in May, right?
Right.
So and there aren't a lot of women. So when she asked me to be on her show after I did a Kevin thing and then a BYB thing. She paid me $100 for the first show. And then she was going to continue paying that to me. But I was like, we can do something cool together. And I did not know her. People warned me about her. But I was like, let's just split whatever we make minus your 30%, like we're doing it on her channel.
Right. Right.
But I just thought, I mean, like, for example, I have lists. Like when I was going to say Einstein, when the new, who had the island?
Oh, Epstein.
Thank you. I was like, we could talk about this. We could talk about like just current event stuff and have takes on it. But we never really got there. And she never really wanted to have an organized way of doing things, which was kind of frustrating for me because that was like the very like a basic skeleton of talking points,
Just a little prep. That's all.
I just think it makes I think being prepared is one of the most important things to be doing anything, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Can you imagine accidentally ending up on Einstein Island? What a boring fucking island that would be, right?
Now, children, we are going to do
we're
going to do long division.
Yeah.
You can't live your life like this. I didn't think it was good for her mental health because she's so obsessed.
I love people.
Her saying that is wild.
Anybody saying it in this dumb fucking world. If you're taking life advice from anyone who has a show on YouTube, you're a fucking retard. Leave these people alone. None of this is real. Don't take any advice. Nobody here's a role model. Nobody here will tell you how to do things right. If they knew how to do things right, they wouldn't be on fucking YouTube. You understand?
Yeah, the only time you would get these 4 people together would be at a carnival. Like those people, they should be in a tent somewhere.
Yeah.
Selling tickets.
Yeah, we're all dunk tank people. Don't you understand that?
Right.
And like, it's hard to not take mean comments and read them and be obsessed with them. But I said, we just got to stop this. Also, nobody's going to tell me like, I've known Kevin Brennan 10 fucking years. If I want to go on his show, I'm going to go on it.
And
You don't.
But here's the funny part.
Never told her not to go on his show. I beg your pardon?
But here's the funny part. For years, her and her husband, that would be the last thing they would ever do was go on Kevin Brennan's show. When Kevin Brennan was posting her OnlyFans photos, when Kevin Brennan was helping Pat in his defense against Gino, when Gino called Kevin's wife a whore every day for months and months on end, when Kevin called Keanu a whore, these people stand for fucking nothing. Nothing.
Funny you say that. One of the last things I wrote to Keanu was, when you stand for nothing, or when you take whatever that quote is, and she's like, you're sending me quotes. What is the quote?
But bird
you
in
don't
the
stand
hand
for anything,
stands,
you stand for nothing. What is it?
So a stand for the bird is a bush in the
no, she has it. She has it right.
What is it?
If you stand for everything, you stand for nothing, or something like that.
Yes, yes.
What is
Karl,
it exactly?
Is that right?
Well,
Karl's
no.
here.
She nailed it.
Okay.
There's a saying in Rochester, I'm sure it's where you live too in LA, that you fool me once, shame on you. Don't get fooled again.
I think what she was referring to is, if you stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. If you stand for nothing, you'll fall for everything.
Ashley, congratulations on getting out of the Keanu C. Thompson business.
Hey,
well
Karl,
done.
I thank you very much. I'm feeling like I dodged 2 bullets pretty successfully, and for the most part unscathed. I understand you have an issue with Keanu
the slowest bullets to ever exist, but yes.
but I understand you have an issue with her as well. That's the only reason I knew your name, because she talks about you all the time.
All right, so we're just insulting you around to the bat. Is that what we're doing right here?
That
was like a Stuttering John insult. I've never even heard of you. Okay.
Did your hockey team lose? You better
They
come
did.
in here peppy. You little
They did. They lost. They
jersey
suck.
on and everything. This is not good.
Mike's been carrying this thing for the last hour and 15 minutes. That's how
Not
bad
easy.
I've got.
Listen, you can try to lie to me, but I was listening in the car on the way home.
Yeah, no, it's been great. Ashley's been a great guest. And just speaking her mind, she's not going out of her way to trash John or to humiliate him. And compared to the people that have turned on John, I think Ashley's been very civil about everything, in my opinion. Thank you. So Karl, yes, she asked you a question. You have a falling out with Keanu?
Yeah, it's weird. Like, Keanu decided that even though Kevin Brennan committed revenge porn against her, according to her,
right,
she decided that it's better to read my private messages to Kevin than to be my friend, because she needed the clout from Kevin Brennan. That was more important to her.
Right.
And it's, well, the crazy part is she did it once, and I was like, okay, well, I just won't message you ever again. We just won't communicate on a personal level. It's fine. I learned pretty quickly. And then she made up a story about us at Villa Roma where I had a discussion. This is what she said on Kevin's show. She said that I said, don't tell Kevin that something happened. And then she immediately went to Kevin and goes, guess what Karl told me? He told me not to tell you. So I'm like, okay, that didn't happen. But if it did, you're the worst friend to ever exist. That's crazy.
Right. Wait, but hold on, back it up. Keanu lied? No way.
And honestly, Ashley, I can't tell between her and Gino. I can't tell if they're liars or just so stupid they have no idea what reality is. Gino talks about civil lawsuits going on with Nick Rekieta and Aaron Imhold. He has no idea what the fuck's going on. They're idiots.
Oh, speaking of, I heard some news. I don't know if you heard this news regarding the toe and the state of Minnesota. Did you hear about this?
Have you seen it?
Frog, have you seen this in the news, Frog? Hey,
heard about this?
What do you got on this?
So it sounds like the state is not agreeing to Aaron's request to serve his 8 days on the weekends. They want him to serve them 8 days in a row, the old-fashioned style.
Dude, that sucks. Now he has to see his kids on weekends. Fuck. Poor guy.
That'll be how he spins it into a win. He'll be like, well, it's actually better this way because I get to spend more time with my kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, you always publicly announce what you don't want. So when they're hearing that, they give you the opposite.
Smart.
You should have been like, oh man, I don't want to spend the fucking nights in jail on the weekends. Fuck that.
He is so stressed out about this, and rightfully so. I would be too.
Sure.
Spending 8 days in jail does not sound like a fun time.
Of course. No.
Those
pictures.
I got a text from a celebrity. Ashley, are you familiar with a gentleman by the name of High Pitched Eric?
No.
Okay. Well, that's not going to help.
Welcome to Who Are These Podcasts? White Power.
That's High Pitch. So he just sent me a text and he said, "Oh my God, Ashley is so adorable." So he's a big fan.
Well, that's good news, Ashley.
Yeah, you don't want that guy not thinking you're adorable. All right.
He probably said it in a much higher pitched voice, though, right? If he was
Actually,
saying...
sadly, these days he lost his fastball. He's now low pitch, Eric, and just doesn't have the same snap as high pitch.
He also wants to know, what's your number?
No, your third input number. All right. We were watching this clip of Keanu just talking about Ashley on John's show. Ashley is a friend of John's. They've communicated for some time. He knows somewhat that they've had a falling out. And the guy who just wants everybody to get along, the guy who sings All We Are Saying Is Give Peace a Chance, is just kicking back with his feet up and letting Keanu say whatever the fuck she wants to say.
You're not going to tell me not to go on his show. So
I'll never allow it.
No, that's silly and stupid. But why does she think that you were going to give her $3,000 to put a bikini on?
She was so obsessed with this.
Yeah. Now this was
Which
obviously
was a freaking joke from the beginning, but she was so obsessed. She got him on her show on his birthday. She's like a hungry little animal, like, all right, let me get some. And it's like, bitch, it was a joke. And if you're a stand-up comedian, get a sense of humor.
Yeah, well, she's not, but I mean, I also knew
that's the only joke I've ever heard her tell, is that she's a stand-up comedian.
Well, but I knew it was bullshit because John doesn't have $3,000 to give for anything, much less to see a chick in a bikini.
So when I had to face Kevin, or I didn't have to, I'm not super proud of how it came off, but if anyone knows the context of things that happened before, it made sense. But it was a joke because John Melendez said, Kevin paid me $3,000 to come on and I needed new lawn furniture. And so I was like, he's like, how much is he paying you? I'm like, $3,000.
That must have drove him nuts.
I was never going on.
Right. But that's who he is. He's constantly sizing up what this person's doing. How do I get
Keanu attached to that, and then was trying to prove I was a liar or something. It's like, yo, girl, chill out.
They're all the same person at the end of the day.
Yeah, Keanu's making a lot of good decisions with who she aligns with. It's amazing that she's buddies with Aaron Ibholt and he wants nothing to do with her. Imagine Aaron Ibholt's like, no, you're too toxic for me.
Amazing. He finally caught on. Only took him 8 days.
I have a theory on why she's so obsessed with that, though. And it's because she's been going on every show talking about how she got $1,000 for the picture of her butthole. So that makes
she won't shut up about it. She loves it.
Yeah, so I think the idea that Ashley would get $3,000 to come on in a bikini and she only got $1,000 for a picture of her butthole that'll live on the internet forever kind of pissed her off.
Ashley, how much for a butthole pic?
Right.
They're not for sale.
All right. So you know how to negotiate. Very good.
Very good.
So I got this GoFundMe. It's got $30K in it.
Okay, good. Ashley, so you're able to say the word no. That's great. That's great. We're not familiar with that. $3,000. It's 3 different angles of that butthole. You know what I mean? That's not But yeah, that's her. That's her
pony power to make a 3D model of it and print it up for us for DabbleCon 3.
For $30,000, I would send you without a face.
Right. So,
we are negotiating. Do you see how quickly that happened?
Hold on.
How quickly that
I know that you're never gonna give me $30,000 for that. That'd be crazy.
I wouldn't give you 30 cents.
Well, hold on. This case gets dropped.
Oh,
that's
a lot of money
just sitting there.
I just don't want to see your asshole, Ashley. That's all.
I don't want to see yours either. I also don't want to show mine to you.
All right. I'll show you my asshole for free.
All right, Zach. It's gonna give you money. All right, free. All right.
Hear me.
You're a terrible negotiator.
Final offer: $40K, and you draw a face on your asshole, so that way everybody's happy. No. All right. Let's move on.
Yeah. An eye on each cheek, and when you fart, it's like you're whistling. That'd be fun.
You're a yodeler.
Honestly, I think she was just saying that to Kevin.
No, I never fucking said that. Can't you actually say that?
She said it on MLC. I think she just said it to get to Kevin, but I don't know. I don't really know her. So
Is that when you talk to her? I mean, all I've gotten is like unhinged, crazy text messages. Like,
no, I would never. I wouldn't pay $3,000 to fucking.
Well, where did it come from then?
Yeah, you only offer.
Chad forgot about the punchline part of the joke.
Yeah.
I wouldn't pay $3,000 to. All right, you guys get it, right? For all week.
Do I have to do all the work on this joke?
I'll finish it for him. I wouldn't pay $3,000 to see my own kids.
Right. You couldn't think of a punchline because he was still stuck on counting $3,000 in his mind. Wow, look at all that money.
I do 500 for one night, so
it's true.
Well, 500. That's not 3,000.
Bikini. I don't know.
I could give a shit about somebody in a bikini.
Which I politely decline, by the way, Eugene. Yeah.
Jesus.
The Exorcist.
Get out.
I mean, I like the classic Universal monster movies: Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein, Invisible Man.
I would say The Exorcist.
Ava, what's yours?
Troll 2.
Duke,
she's right about that.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
What was it? What's your favorite?
The Exorcist.
Oh, The Exorcist, where your head spins around. It should be entitled
The Exorcist.
That's what I was thinking. What the
How
fuck
many
is that?
eggs is an exorcist?
The Ashley. Actually, that's how.
But here's the thing, Piano. I was raised Catholic, and to think that somebody could, possess somebody was terrifying for me.
Yeah, everything's terrifying for him. What do we got here? We got some super chats here. Ashley, who's more fun, TSN or John? I don't know how anyone can come over here and not enjoy themselves.
TSN 100%. I never really had fun with John. He came on my show that night that his live ended. That was the only show I ever did with him or was on. And I felt bad for him and I didn't know anything really about him.
And what a show it was. Wow.
It was.
Oh,
Riveting.
boy. Can
I now see why it was hilarious for you guys because I was so naive.
Yes.
What was it?
I wanted to ask you a question. Has he, at any point, did he try to crowbar his way into communicating with your sister in any way?
No.
No. Okay. That's interesting. That's surprising to me.
The only thing he brought up was what he said on the show. He was like counting my sister's money. I don't even know what a pension is in Hollywood or whatever, but.
Right.
Ashley, he was calling you on his birthday. He was really drunk and he was calling you on the phone. He was trying to get you to come on and you didn't answer the first couple of times. And then you finally did. And I can only hear the one side of the conversation. Do you remember what that was at all?
I said, I'm at dinner. I texted him, I'm at dinner. I didn't pick up the phone. I said, I'm at dinner. And,
well, there's one time you did actually talk to him and he goes, hey, come on my show. And you said something like, I'm not coming on your show. You're drunk or something like that.
Oh, before that, I didn't speak to. I don't think I spoke to him that day. But I did message him when he was on his third live before he had that girl on it, the snake girl.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, you once told me to be sober on shows, and I'm just saying, having your back. You seem really kind of. I think it was the third show we did or something. I was like, I'm just trying to have your
he
back.
said that to you?
Yeah.
No, I
told
said
you to
that
be sober.
him.
Yeah, no, John lectured her.
John
and
said to me, make sure that you're sober on shows, that if you do shows, something, I forgot the other piece of advice, but I said, you once said this to me, because I was trying not to to be confrontational. But I was like, I'm just trying to have your back. It seems like it's your birthday. You should have fun and maybe not be live, And I mean, I've made that mistake. I've done drunk lives, whatever.
Sure.
But and then he had Keanu on, and he goes, "All right, whatever, love you." That's what he wrote back. I was like, I don't know why you're saying love me, but. And then he had Keanu on, and I said, "Please never speak to me again." And that's when I blocked him from everything.
Well, that's you looking out for him and his drinking is a trigger because you're a woman. Mm-hmm. and you're asking him and you're telling him this is probably not the way you want to go and this is not good for you. And he's had a lot of women in his life try and take alcohol away from him, and
and family members too.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
No one has.
Reading
no one
what
will.
I write is not private, right?
What's that? You
reading what I wrote.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I said, hey, as a friend, once you advise me, don't go live drunk, just trying to have your back. He said, whatever.
That's what you get for giving a shit.
I was I did. And this is again, on his birthday or whatever. And I was like, I felt bad for him. It was quite embarrassing. But
so, all right. So Ashley, you just said something that was interesting. So you said that then he had Keanu in a show and you're like, all right, I'll never talk to you again. or
Well, so
blocked.
yeah, I've been very.
That's a very
public
Kevin
with-
Brennan way to think. Like if you talk to this person that I don't like, then I won't talk to you anymore. It's a very
Well,
odd
no,
thing that
not
John's
really,
doing with
Karl.
Rob.
I don't
And
mean to interrupt you, Karl, but
Yeah,
no, not
please.
really at all. Because I worked with this girl for 8 weeks, basically. It did 8 shows, and we
I saw a
agreed
clip.
to keep everything. I don't care. We agreed to keep everything private and amicable. And then she just went and stabbed me in the back publicly. Released information about me, made opinions about my sister, went on and on to speak hours and hours of derogatory things about me. So it wasn't exactly the same.
Oh no, it's exactly the same. So you're saying that John can't have her
No,
on
you're
his
trying
show?
to compare. Correct me if I'm wrong. You tried to compare me to Kevin Brennan, which
Yes.
I don't see the comparison at all. This was a.
Oh, Kevin Brennan might never talk to you
relationship.
again because you're on this show.
I beg your pardon?
Kevin Brennan might never talk to you again because you're on this show. That's how Kevin operates.
I'll be totally fine with my whole life.
You will be. Yes, we're doing you a favor. For sure.
Again, yeah, really. We're killing 2 birds with 1 stone for you. No John and no KB in your life anymore, and you'll be just fine.
It's just an odd way for adults to behave where it's like, if you talk to that person, I won't talk to you ever again. That's a very childish thing to do. Don't you
Well,
think?
it's not so much I won't talk to you again. It's like this is a person who's actively speaking lies about me and speaking negatively about me. So like I do very much believe in if you're friends with somebody who's speaking poorly about me, you're not my friend. So it's not like I don't want to talk to you if you talk to her. There's really not many people that I know talk to her that are in my circle. But Karl, if somebody was speaking poorly about you, lying about you, talking and making lies and opinions about your family, would you want any of these 3 people, gentlemen, were on shows that were talking about you and doing their own shows talking about you, you would be friends with people who were supporting and were friends with them?
Okay, so John makes up lies about me all the time. So does Aaron Himholt. If any of these guys could get on their shows, I would love that. I would root for them to get on. If Shuli had to talk to John, that'd be amazing. I'd be tuned in for that. That'd be awesome.
And also, I think Keanu's reaction to her, because they were doing a show together. So she's basically saying, look, if you're going to go on MLC, I don't really want to do this show with you. She didn't necessarily say, don't ever talk to me again. Right. So if Keanu, hypothetically, if Keanu were to then not go on the air and do a whole show dedicated to Ashley and reading messages and going off on her, maybe Ashley, I don't think the door was shut on Ashley's end as far as communicating or keeping in touch with Keanu at some point. I think Keanu just decides instantly this is going to be the grift, this is going to be the angle, and goes for it. You know,
Short-sighted, yeah.
Yeah, cash grab, right? That's what it's all about. The cutlet was Jewish. Okay, I'll pass that along to the authorities. We also have to bring up, speaking of KB, John and KB going at it this week. KB took it upon himself to start promoting John's comedy show at the Stress Factory tent. It's coming up on the 23rd. And Brennan says he will be there to heckle John and or trigger his car alarm in the parking garage, which is right near the tent. And that's been a fun little back and forth.
We've gone from people who won't talk to each other anymore to people who won't stop meeting each other to fight each other.
Well, no one has yet to fight. Everybody talks about fighting. Everybody talks about showing up, and you do this, and you show up here, and I'll pay you to come do this. But nobody's done anything yet.
What's crazy is, though, that John disavowed violence when his buddy Richard Ojeda stepped in it. With that clip that emerged on Twitter. All of a sudden, he's just like, I disavow violence. Like, you've threatened to fight me at least 24 times. What do you mean?
In the boxing ring, Karl, YouTube.
No, he literally said, wait, next time I see you in Cape Coral. Ashley, this is crazy. John and I live a mile apart from each other in Cape Coral, Florida. And so I will run into him at some point. He's threatened to fight me the next time he sees me. But he disavows violence when it comes to Richard Ojeda for some reason.
Yeah. Well, he also did. Remember, he recorded himself out in front of your house, Karl.
Oh yeah. I sure do. He was filming my house.
Yeah. Remind me, did you ever go and film in front of his house?
I've never been anywhere near his house. No.
Right. Thank you.
Let me tell you something. If he went to the back of your house, Karl, and saw that pool, he would have totally been pissed off.
Oh boy.
Dude, if he gets in that pool, I'll be so pissed because I'll know.
Oh, yeah. I'll be
able to see,
oil slick like the Exxon Valdez. Just fucking. Ashley, what do you think John will nickname you? This is a great question because all his enemies get a nickname. Zen is Log Cabin Larry. Mike is Silent Mike. Karl is Just Do It.
And Lady K.
And
Carla.
Yeah, Carla.
Snaggletooth.
I am Shitwayer and Dues Payer.
I have a theory. We might have gotten a hint earlier.
Go ahead.
When they asked about the third input. Maybe it'll be Ashley.
Ashley. I was thinking Trashly.
Ooh, good one. I like that.
Right, because she
None of them are
trashes
new
me.
or creative.
Right.
Well, of course, that's why John.
I don't get a nickname. I don't think I deserve one, quote unquote. Right?
He'll give you one.
I haven't been in his life. I don't know him.
Ashley, sadly, it's not for you to decide the nickname. It's for John. And let me tell you something. Everyone gets a nickname.
Hold on, I got one.
Go ahead.
Ashley Goings.
Home run, Cumia, home run.
Yeah. No one is under the impression that he's going to have a new or original nickname for you. That is not going to happen.
Ooh,
I grew up with the last name Cummings, guys. Like literally, come at me.
How about her sister is Whitney? She's witless.
Oh, Zing City.
That was so mean.
Yeah.
Whoa. That John wants to be more mean than creative.
Yeah, Mike, way to go. Just attack our
I'm under a lot of stress.
Karma. Just do it. Thank you very much. Beer before liquor, you're in the clear. That's right. That's right. Karl, send Jake the link. Get out of here, Dave. What's wrong with you? These are celebrity awards. Even his warts have credits.
Should be honored.
Right. Casper Vaporizer with a super sticker, $2. Thank you, Casper. Does John eat pizza with no cheese? I don't think so. Hey, hi, Ashley. Good to see you here. Love you guys. Hi, Deb. Deb, any goss on Rob Saul and his feelings about John? Do you even talk to him anymore? Spill it, Deb. The Easter Bunny delivered HPV eggs. Look at that. Ash, blow your nose. Fix your it hair, please. Okay. You have it hair? The only person you should take life advice from is Ava, although she was more interesting when she was the lead singer of the Black Crowes. Thank you, Sean, the producer. Brew before 2. That's the motto. The Belmont turned on him. Even the Belmont turned on John. Yo, Ashley, you got a weird shaped head. What's up, Karl?
What's up, Beef Drippins?
It's Beef Drippins. He talks about
he's
a lot
the
of
guy with a
people's
nose ring. You don't have to worry about his opinions.
Just wanted to let you know, Dabblepoint is hands down my favorite show in the Dabbleverse. Locks and Docs. Thank you for the 19 months, and thank you for not saying that when it's on Karl's channel.
Thank you.
That says a lot. And a super sticker of $4.99. Thank you. Dave D, jars or Jewish Bruce the Shark? Which one? John wouldn't pay $3,000 if it was a ransom for his kids.
Well, it was child support that was court ordered.
Dr. Steve, we need a 30 grand GoFundMe for Ashley. Yes, people are. Speaking of Dr. Steve, we have a clip from today's show. Frog, if you have that, I'd like to show that clip because apparently John checks the GoFundMe a lot.
Oh, yeah.
And started to boil over again today a little bit. So, Frog, whenever you got it, just pop it up. I'm staring at 5 assholes for free. Well, $2 now. All right.
Well played.
Well done.
It's a good deal.
Well done. John negotiating the ransom. How about $500 for the Harvard meal ticket? You keep the other tree. Thank you. All right. Is Frog still watching John's show, or is he getting the?
No.
He said he had to jump. I hope
Actually,
it was
I was
off the
getting it,
bridge.
but for some reason it won't play at my end. But I can send a link in the private chat if you want to open it from there.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah. Or do something.
Yeah. Where's Frog? Is Mrs.
Then we'll talk
Rogers here?
later.
He said he had to jump.
Oh, he did? Okay.
And I
he's
said I hope it
feeling
was off the
froggy.
bridge.
Yeah. So when you hear a 40-year-old guy say,
He's all loopy from his hour trip to the dentist.
Luckily, they're all suppositories I can take.
That sweet gas really did a job on me.
He's such a pussy. All right, hold on. Let me cue it up here. Okay, there we go. Now I got it. Hey.
All right. Well, anyway, I would like to take the time, since we're in a little process of transition, that I'm openly gay. And
Cringe of the week. Cringe of the week.
Thank you. All right, perfect time. Thanks, Zenny. Here we go. It's from Smooth over here on X.
Sets up this GoFundMe for people that broke the fucking law and fucking have been.
Can I just say that's actually slander? What he's saying when he claims that we broke the law, that is slanders. But fortunately for John, we're public figures, so he can say that. It's fine.
Exactly.
Freedom of speech is one thing. We're all protected.
It's just one thing.
The First Amendment.
It's
the
thing.
It happens to be a very big one
it's
thing,
a pretty big
John.
thing.
Right. All right, so let me just start this.
Sets up this GoFundMe for people that broke the fucking law and fucking have been, like freedom of speech is one thing.
Mm-hmm.
We're all protected under the First Amendment, but we're not allowed to violate someone's right of publicity. And that's a fact, Jack. And Dr. Steve, I frown on you.
Wow.
I remember when the founding fathers were like, should we put the right of publicity in the Constitution? They're like, that's already kind of long. I don't know. Let's let New York State figure that out. 2020. What an idiot.
Oh, man. I don't know how Dr. Steve's going to go on now that John's frowning upon him. What a douche.
Jack, and Dr. Steve, I frown on you.
Oh, no.
I frown on you for supporting the bad guys. The bad guys. And you're a doctor. You're supposed to be out there helping people. Instead, you're hurting someone. Me.
Now you figured out what Dr. Steve actually does. He's not helping anyone.
Right. But you're hurting the most important person on this earth, and that's John.
Mm-hmm. That's what it's all about.
Don't forget, this is the same show that had a picture of my 87-year-old mother.
Piece of ass.
Claiming that Silent Mike, he was claiming he was having sex with her.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
She was 85 when the photo was taken, John. Jesus.
And it was a loving, consensual relationship that only started after you mocked my dead mother for a fucking year, asshole. Get over it. Just busting balls back.
And he had KY jelly, handcuffs, whips, or whatever. And you're okay with
that. Was pretty funny.
That was fun. Just got every week.
Fake green room background, and it started with just mom and some
his mother
toys.
was never even there. She was in the mirror. She was watching.
That's true. That's true. And then more people started coming in. Vince McMahon, Diddy. There was all kinds of people in there.
It was a party.
And we would have forgotten about that a long time ago, but it's so great that he keeps reminding us.
This is the thing with Karl, where Karl made a joke calling his kid a loser, and that joke's been told 70,000 times, all from John. Karl wrote it one time on a description, and that's it. He was
on my
done.
Patreon. It was behind a paywall.
He was done with it. He moved on. It was so, and as far as jokes and attacking people's kids, that one really doesn't show up on the Richter scale. You know what I mean? It's not a bad thing.
handcuffs, whips, or whatever. And you're okay with that, Dr. Steve. And you're a doctor.
Doctors can't have a good sense of humor? Is that what he's trying to say?
Just finger up a puppet's ass.
Right.
He's a doctor and a fan of comedy. You can be both.
And now you're on fucking Reddit telling people to not super chat me?
So John is scanning everything and anything. And, so I guess Dr. Steve's on Reddit saying, I don't know. Who knows? He thinks Karl's been in his chat for fucking 10 years.
Right.
Well, here's the funny thing is, like, he's saying that he never watches any of us. He just sees clips on Reddit and stuff. He lambasted Clay for commenting on a clip.
Yep. Yeah. He watches everything. And if he doesn't watch it, his boys Jerry and Ditka watch it. So he's always in the loop with this.
Well, the thing is,
What did I
John, if Dr. Steve set up a GoFundMe for John, would John still be outraged that this member of the medical profession would be fucking around in this comedy world and on Reddit and all this stuff? I think he just has a beef that Dr. Steve likes Karl and Shuli. I think that's his big problem.
And I think the bigger beef is that the support we're getting from people in this, that's the biggest thing, is John thinks he's deserving of that. And he does nothing to earn that from, forget about the audience, one person. Like, treat one person with some fucking decency, and maybe you'll get a little bit of that feeling.
Yeah.
But he can't do it.
That was the loneliest birthday party I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, it was brutal. But that's nobody's fault but his.
Mm-hmm.
Do to you that was so bad, Dr. Steve?
It's always the what did I do? What did I do? The
Did John not learn anything from the first time he tried to go after Dr. Steve? It really backfired on him. He's so stupid. He never learns any lessons.
Here's the question. If Dr. Steve started him a GoFundMe, would he still be at $50? Is the question I ask. That's a real test of how many people love Dr.
Has
Steve.
anyone given more than $5 at John's GoFundMe? It's a very funny GoFundMe list that he has.
No, I think my wife's fat ass gave $5, but other than that, I don't know if anybody broke that mark. Oh, what do we got here? Sorry, Ashley, I'm watching your sister right now on. Is it cake? Is it cake?
This is what cake? I don't watch my sister.
What is it?
That's it's a reality, well, like a game show kind of thing where you have to guess if something's cake. You know, the thing back a few years ago.
So there's like an item and you have to guess if it's real or cake.
Right.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. I was on the same show called Is It Cock?
I broke my Hippocratic oath, Dr. Steve. My Hippocratic oath. The only time John has seen his words come back to haunt him was when he threatened to report Dr. Steve to medical ethics panel, whatever the name.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that got bad real fast for John. He was not thrilled.
Even Quadfather was upset. It's hard to get that guy upset.
Right.
Right.
That guy can't walk.
This is a little, what is this? Kevin John action here?
Andy.
This is the $100 bill. If you remember that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes.
But I took it from our show that we watched yesterday because watching him alone was just killing me.
Okay.
So I think either way would be funny. John, I'll give you $100 to come beat me.
So John claims that Kevin invited him to come down and swim at his place. When John came to Kevin's house to talk, he was just doing what Kevin asked him to do, which was come down and hang out. And he couldn't find this clip, couldn't find it. Well, we found it. And here's a couple of clips. And guess what? We sent John the clip of Kevin saying these things that he's been looking for. And the question was, would he have the balls to play it because it came from us? Not only did he play it, but he didn't give us any credit or mention for it today, but he did play it. So next time he's on, make sure you tell him to thank TSN for sending him that clip.
Especially Frog.
Yes.
Wait, you want to wait till my show's over? Or you want to do it during my show? I think either way would be funny. John, I'll give you $100 to come beat me up. John, $100. I know I did.
Wow. So now John's going to sue him for $100.
Yeah. I can't believe that's the part that John leaves out.
I know. Well, he doesn't know. He doesn't remember anything. He's being told secondhand beer can information.
Right.
Did it earlier.
This day and age, none of these guys have enough money to be able to pay each other off $100.
That's a good point.
But we got
I
new
think
people
Kevin
here.
thinks $100 is $70 because
Yes.
everything it's a skim from YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah, here's $100. That's 70. Yeah, $100. What do you mean?
But we got new people here. John.
Not
Not a Venmo, not a super chat. Hundo.
Oh.
Your buddy Abraham Lincoln on the cover.
Well, he made you look like a fool.
That's a funny joke. That's a funny joke. That's good. I'll give him that. Kevin's
Log cabin Larry.
You say Abraham Lincoln?
Is that what he said?
I didn't know Kevin was N-word rich.
But we got new
Carrying
people here.
cash on him.
John, not a Venmo, not a super chat. Hundo, with your buddy Abraham Lincoln on the cover. Come on, John.
On the cover. You better.
Come on over and beat me.
Probably one of those ads for a mortgage company that has has their name on the back.
Right.
Me up, $100.
Right. So not only did he invite him, he offered him $100. So
In
John,
cash.
in cash for
Like
that
a
moment.
Benjamin.
Yeah, it'd be funny if John put it on a fishing line, or if Kevin put it on a
Kevin.
fishing line. Yeah,
No one's done that in years. Deb coming back. No hot goss on Rob, but I did tell him to be done with John once and for all after all the disrespect. I believe Rob can have a decent redemption arc.
I mean, yeah, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah.
Can I come back and play with you guys?
Yeah, Deb, you're a sweet woman. You're very.
Room for one more right here.
So here's my question, Karl and panel. Does Kevin show up to this show? Does John show up to the show? First of all,
is
and
the
if
show going to
so-
happen?
Right. If so, does Kevin show up to the show?
Will John show up to the tent? And if so, will Kevin show up?
All right, so the show won't happen because there won't be any ticket sales. But
right.
if it does happen, there's no fucking way Kevin's going to go there. Kevin is afraid of everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unless Stevie Lou is there with him, which is possible, I suppose, but he needs a bodyguard. He knows that a lot of people want to kick his ass, and he's a frail, old, doddering fool.
Maybe that's why he brought up the parking garage thing, because you never really intended to go inside. But now he can just say, I couldn't get inside, so I did that. That way he's, 500.
And I'll say, like, as a guy who puts on live performances often, I think fucking with people's live shows is fucked up, and I hate it, and I would never tell people to do such a thing. But that would be really funny if he was just hawking his horse next to this tent and fucking chat show.
It's also a very KB move, is to not be in the line of fire, but to throw out some shit. Like when he challenged your brother to a fight in Atlantic City, and it was a sea of people between them, right? Like, yeah. So I think he's looking to put on a show. It's all fucking wrestling.
Yeah, Ashley,
bullshit with
my much more famous brother and Kevin Brennan almost got into a fight in Atlantic City. You might relate to that.
Yeah, that's true. Kevin went after him in the lobby. We almost lost the Grantster. God forbid.
What's funny is that Kevin won't go out and do his own shows. He won't leave his apartment to do his own comedy shows. Why would he go out and go to somebody else's comedy show?
Yeah.
He won't.
He's also a very lazy guy. He doesn't want to go outside anymore. He likes the apartment. He likes doing the podcasts.
It's true. It's easy money compared to traveling and all that shit. The train, Uber, fuck it. Just
Kevin
stay
will be
home.
70 years old in 5 years.
Oofa. Yeah. That's he better get this fight in soon. You know what I mean? 70's right around the corner. Okay. This is him blaming somebody for something. Who's he blaming in this clip, Andy?
He's actually blaming his ex-wife for a couple of scenes that she wrote in his movie.
This was great. So the subject of his movie, One Too Many, in a super chat comes up where somebody asks him, you're pro LGBTQ plus, yet you have this scene in the movie where, the devil is saying fag like crazy and like just going off. And this was John's response to it.
Rake filthy fingernails. Let's see them. Thanks for the fiber. If you've been so supportive of LGBTQ since you were little, then why put so many gay slurs in your movie? You mean when I played the devil? Well, the devil is evil, right? And when you're evil, you're going to say things that is not appropriate, correct? But I guess you don't understand cinema. That's called acting.
That was not called acting. That was not acting.
It was not.
Yeah. That's what you're referring to. And you, my friend, are an idiot. And if I must say, don't forget that my ex-wife is not only in the movie, also assisted in writing a couple of the.
What?
Whoa!
So now, Karl.
He threw Susanna under the bus for that scene?
Correct.
Wow.
How many stories have we heard about One Too Many, the film, and how many times has he mentioned that Susanna wrote anything for that movie?
0.0.
So here's my take.
Wow.
She either wrote this whole fucking thing and he stole it.
Yeah.
Or he wrote it and is bitching out right now and just throws his ex-wife under the bus.
No, listen, a normal intelligence person wouldn't write that script. It has to be John.
Right. Also, the whole script is about John getting a threesome. I have a feeling Susanna wasn't behind that.
Right.
Yeah, you never know, But I mean, I agree with you. For the most part, I agree with you. But yeah, he has no problem. And listen, watch his face. He finishes addressing the super chat, and then it clicks in his head. Throw her under the bus. Watch this.
And you, my friend, are an idiot.
Bing.
And if I must say, don't forget that my ex-wife is not only in
that
the
pause
movie,
there. He was trying to think of something else,
someone else, maybe
someone else.
Tried to think, but nothing happened.
Yeah.
Right.
also assisted in writing a couple of the, at least one of the scenes. So
I honestly
there
think.
you
I honestly think John was trying to go for something like, I have black friends, like that kind of a like a reveal. Like now, don't you feel stupid because that was a woman that wrote that scene? So don't you feel like dumb now? But what it all comes off of as is that his wife is a piece of shit who hates facts.
It's crazy.
And the crazy thing about that scene itself is it's a ripoff of Animal House.
Yes,
right.
I saw that.
Yeah,
on Twitter.
Pinto, oh, really? Did he? Yeah, when Pinto, the girl passes out, and which was their take, their parody of the old Good and Bad, and they just made it really dirty. Then he had to take it and just disgusted it all up there.
And also, if I'm writing a movie about a threesome, I'm not asking my wife for any help. You know what I mean? I just steer clear of her and write the fucking
You should
movie.
probably, if you want a threesome, don't even ask your wife for help.
Right.
go. And two of my kids are in the movie.
What do they say about gay people? In
When Oscar said faggot, it just rolled right off his tongue. It was wild.
Right.
Speaking of fags, two of my kids were in that movie.
Even if she did write it, he approved it and filmed it, doesn't make him less culpable.
Right.
Well, and that's
didn't write it.
But that's the biggest
But
problem.
also, that was a comedy scene. The fact that John's just like, no, you don't understand the meaning behind it. What I was trying to say was that feeling this way is evil. It's like, no, it was just a comedy scene. He thought it was funny to say the F slur over and over again.
That's a move that he has mastered. The stuff that needs no explanation, he over explains. And then the stuff you do want an explanation for, he goes, whatever. Like he writes back to Ashley, whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah.
John, you're ruining your life. Please stop. Whatever.
A fan, who is this? Missing in Action says, can Ashley go back to hairstyle 14? It was the sexiest. Yeah. Everybody's got a favorite, which I like that. I asked him a similar hypocrisy police question about how a self-proclaimed gay ally still had trans jokes in 2020. Oh, I bet he made you look like a fool with his answer.
2025 too, don't forget.
That's right. Yeah, right. 2025 on top of everything else. Again, let me just we got just under 1,600 in here watching. Thank you, everybody. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit notify. Ashley's info is in the description, her YouTube, Venmo, all that good stuff. And then we have some stuff in there in the description, as well as turning on accept gifted memberships. Or member up yourself and check out Karl over there. They got a big show Wednesday.
We do.
You guys are debuting the NFL Arm Wrestling Championship.
You can't say NFL. Can't say NFL. The Pro Football Arm Wrestling Championship that was hosted by John. written by John, produced by John. We have all 3 episodes. We're going to start diving into episode number 1 on Wednesday, 5:30 on Who Are These Podcasts with Anna Bush, producer Chris, and myself. And remember, John has made this one of his top credits for years now until we told him we had it. And then he said, I had almost nothing to do with that.
That's when you were saying wrote, produced, and hosted, and I'm like, I just saw him a couple days ago going, basically, I have nothing to do with anything.
Dude, I did a correspondence piece, and then they cut it up. I don't know. I had nothing to do with that.
Well, I'll be watching. I'm excited.
Great.
And was there anything else I needed to plug? No, that's all I needed to plug, I think. Right? Frog's not here. He ditched. Ashley, is there anything in particular you want me to plug or mention on here for you?
Thank you. Just my YouTube channel and the Venmo. I appreciate that.
No problem. Do you think you're well, so far since you've been on, have you gotten any texts or any messages left on your phone from John?
Well, he's blocked from my phone, so thankfully.
Okay. Smart. You did it the right way. Hey, there are you ladies out there looking to, converse with John. This is how it's done. Just pull the cord and get the fuck out of there.
Or hit accept and record.
Right. That was
it's also a fun way.
That's been an approach that was taken by a few, and it seemed to work twice.
Yep.
Cripson says he had a worse birthday party than Billy Bats. I love that. Good reference. Again, please. I don't have it, but I'll find it. Ashley, you better be getting paid. You think she'd be here if she wasn't going to get taken care of? This is a waste of this woman's time. You kidding me?
Come on.
It's a waste of all of our time.
Really? When you really thought we should all be getting paid. This is a joke. Don't get denounced, whatever you do. Can you play Porno John for Ashley and Swiffer incident? I'll look for it. I'll see if I can. But I think we're wrapping up here soon. We're up on 2 hours. Would Karl ever join us for a raid? I mean, yeah, but he's gonna ruin the whole vibe. But yeah, I'll have him on.
Jesus.
He was like, yeah, I'd love to. Yeah, he's gonna bring everybody down, but all right.
Look at these pathetic losers podcasting for 7 people. What fucking lose? Oh, hey guys.
Hey. Yeah, Karl's got unlike WATP, Karl has an open door policy here. I am not allowed by the audience to ever return to WATP, but
not true.
But listen, when Karl becomes a man and stops listening to his fans and just has me on to piss them off, then we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's been a busy week. Ashley, I have a feeling. Look, he didn't really go nuclear on you today. I had some of the guys look for clips. Nothing bad really as far as John going off on people, but I'd be lying if I didn't say it's coming. He'll find some reason to be pissed off at you. So just be prepared.
Thank you for saying that. I mean, I can't think of what he can come after me for. We've never exchanged, you know what I mean? But
He'll find a way.
Oh yeah. He doesn't need an in. He'll make something up if worse comes to worse.
Yeah. He's gonna call your sister in a few days and talk.
She'll never pick up that call.
Oh.
Right. Hey, that's what I said about my dad. And then next thing you know, my dad's on Stuttering John's show going, "Who are you?" So you never know.
Oh gosh. That actually happened?
Oh yeah. He called my pops. It was pretty funny. Yeah. My dad completely wasted his time. Karl, any upcoming abortions? Somebody wants to know?
No, I've learned how to come on the tits. I've learned to pull out and just come on the tits.
Unlike John, we evolve here in life. Thank you. Go check out Ashley Cummings Yoga. Thank you, Ashley, for coming on today.
Thank you for having me, guys.
And hope to see you again. All right.
Nice to meet you. Have a great day.
You got it.
Bye, Ashley.
Bye.
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 Bye. Bye. Call the cops if he harasses you, Ashley. All right. We got some super tips here. Do some of these. How was the game, by the way?
They stink.
That's
Oh,
But the Bills are on tonight. The Bills are on in an hour. We got
I
Monday Night
feel so
Football.
bad for you that your team stinks there, Karl. Really.
Ugh, I know. That Jets game, holy shit, man. That was brutal. That was so rough. How was that even a football game? It was so bad.
Man. It's like, yeah, it was more like soccer. They should just kick the ball.
Never seen stats with a minus next to it. And
so bad.
Where's the fucking remote?
Thanks, Goo Gun. Takedown.
Ashley, ignore these losers. I'll still fly you and your dog down for some charcoal chicken. No, what's wrong? You don't like charcoal chicken?
Ashley, take it from me. My baby Burden loves charcoal chicken and third input.
He does.
BMC. Shuli, when you're done playing podcasts with your friends, can you drive me to Romantic Depot? There's a video I'd like to pick up. And on the way back, can we make a Dairy Queen run?
Wow. With your dad, dude. That's some good times.
Dave Daffler.
Shuli, give me some of this.
Dave's been doing a fun thing, giving John $2 at a time and just writing hilarious shit.
I've been watching that. It's great.
We have a collection of screenshots from Dave of John's face and the super chat talking shit. They're so funny, man. We're gonna put some of those out next, Rico.
My kids aren't my fault. Look it up.
Kwame.
Hello to the beautiful Ashley. Plus.
Happy Valley. I'm Catholic, so I got scared of The Exorcist. He's a regular Thomas Aquinas. Aquinas. Hi, Karl. Go Pens. Who's Thomas Aquinas?
Aquinas?
This guy. Aquinas. You say, hey.
Hey,
you say
whatever.
tomato.
Go Pens.
We're all doing John. We're all Googling. You don't think I know who Aquinas is?
Go Leafs, go. Go Blue Jays.
Go Leafs, go Blue Jays.
All right.
Wasting your time with the Go Leafs thing. They never,
$5 cherry pie, please.
You heard him.
We'll get it up and running.
Oh my God. No. Why'd you have Rashri run the show? No. Hiya, did she rock about her horse? And be rever brawl. Oh, that's right, John. Rock a braucus tea-drees with Ashri. Oh, and he had stew, pit bitch, key, a new Ron to rock shit. Oh, cray. Ashri is riddle rit bretter ran, key, a new. Oh, cray, right, gore, ray, ra, pre-prawl.
Just a quick update. Kevin went live. Didn't get as many super chats as he would like, so he ended the stream at 50 minutes in, and he walked away with $24 big dollars.
Wow.
Yeah. So way to go, Dabbleverse, upsetting Kevin like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just gonna be more punishment for John. That's all you're doing is you're pissing him off. Mark Abatista.
Ashley, I will gladly pay $5 large for you to put an M on each cheek. When you bend over, it will say Mom, and you stand on your head, it says Wow. Thank you. You're welcome.
May you ma dinuran. May you fuki dress is change and shine. Reese siring. Girl with no horse, have no fortune, will fall row.
I did have this question, and I'll ask it to you before we get out of here. If for some reason these two end up at the comedy tent together or the parking garage, and it gets physical, who does Karl put his money on in a physical altercation between KB and Stuttering John?
Okay,
so hold on. Before you answer that, no Stevie Lou involvement.
Right. One-on-one, mano-a-mano.
All right, so as you guys know, I'm a hockey fan. I was at the Sabres game today, which wasn't hockey, but it was adjacent. You guys, you've seen hockey fights, right? It's like two fucking guys who just really want to punch each other in the nose, you know?
Yep.
You ever watch a basketball game and see a basketball fight?
Yeah.
That's what I'm predicting for KB versus SJ. It's two guys who don't actually know how to fight or want to fight, pretending that they're throwing punches at each other.
Right. Some grabbing of the shirts, maybe.
Oh,
twisting.
Well, or you could go with WNBA fight, where they're just pulling each other's hair.
Yeah.
Or it could be like, oh, there's the gig. Kevin Brennan, October 23rd at the Stress Factory. He'll either be on stage or in the parking garage, but look for him there. Or it could be like middle school where they would go shoulder to shoulder. Mm-hmm. They would just walk around in a circle and go, throw the first punch. Throw the first punch. You go.
There's also, as Dick Masterson points out, the nipple rubbing fight.
Yes.
Where it's literally just them bumping chest like they just scored a touchdown.
Yeah. I'm talking about my mom. You brought her up. You start talking about my mom.
I feel like it's gonna be like one of those TikTok nursing home fights where one guy goes to punch the other guy, but they're all 90 years old, so he just kind of.
What are you watching on TikTok, Zen?
Algorithm.
I love that you think that my algorithm also shows nursing home fights.
That is.
Be big tits, dude.
Well, how about like a Real Housewives fight where they're just kind of pointing and screaming and maybe knock a chair over?
Oh, that's probably more realistic.
Yeah, I think Stevie Lou is brought there to stop the fight from happening.
Oh yeah,
not to help in any way. Junior, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. When your girl won't fuck you, the Jets always will. Amen.
That's true.
That old adage.
Iowa Falcon becoming a member. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Again, Wednesday, big show for Karl and the boys. I'll be looking forward to seeing that first package from the Arm Wrestling Championship.
Pro football arm wrestling. What's that?
Have you watched any of it ahead of time?
Yeah. I started converting it down because the files were broadcast quality, which a little bit too big for my computer system to handle. So I've started rendering that down, and I was watching it, and I started scrolling through, and John looks so awkward and out of his element. It's going to be great.
Normal.
Can I ask this question? Because I thought about it. He's surrounded by professional football players. He must look tinier than ever before in this.
There's a point where he's like sitting up on the side of like a wall just so he doesn't look like he's so tiny, because these are like linemen and shit. These guys are 6'5", 6'7".
Oh, I can't.
It's gonna be like the Lord of the Rings when they have like the hobbits. Size people like a forced perspective.
Anybody got anything to plug? Yes, no, maybe so.
Just that I'm gay.
All right. Well, hey, Karl, always a pleasure seeing you.
Sorry I was late, guys. Thanks for hanging with Ashley.
You had to watch your team lose. That's cool.
She saved the day. She actually did some work, unlike you around here.
Jesus Christ, that was rough.
Didn't show her butthole like some people.
Right. Well, at least the discussion started on the butthole. And that's what this was all about, guys. Enjoy your evening. We're off tonight. We'll be back tomorrow. Shout out.
Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Shout out to everybody out there, and we'll see you later. Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
Point, Dabblepoint.